Are you sick of having issues with your webinars?
Hi, Miller. How are you? How are you today? I'm fine. Are you? Well, got that cough still, but yeah. How's things with you? Are you well? Thank you for liking the video. I will like it myself. There you go, just to get things moving. So how's the weekend? Are you off at the weekend? It's always good to be off at the weekend, isn't it? Right. You're feeling very bad. Oh no. Oh no. That's no good. No MMA. MMA. Are you quoting whoa, what's that? Right. What does MMA mean? MMA. I can't even guess what that means. MMA. MMA. Right, what does MMA mean? Hello, real love. Hello, Smeetri. How are you? How is everyone today? Thanks for being here. Hopefully you've all watched my videos the weekend. Hello. It's really good to see you. Do remember to like the video. I'm going to keep posting your questions. Oh, you wrote it by mistake. All right, never mind. Right, okay. With Blake. Right. Right, okay. Let's see about Miller, shall we? Moving forward. Let's see if it's still moving forward with Philippe. Thanks for being here. Right, if anyone's going to donate on PayPal, do remember friends and family, SUPERCHAT and Cash App is also available for people. Do keep posting your questions so I know you're in the room, and also like the video. Thank you very much. For those of you who haven't subscribed, if you'd like to, get notifications for all the little videos that I put out, Zodiac shorts, angel shorts, all sorts of things on the homepage. Do check it out. So let's have a look. Nisha Queen, how are you? Thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate new subscribers. Thank you so much. Just post your question and I'll get to you as soon as I can. They are, of course, randomly picked. So keep posting your questions. It is very important to do that. Otherwise, I don't think you're in the room. As it says, one person's in the room, so that can't be right, can it? I don't know. Yes, I know, Miller. Let's have a look at Philippe. Right, let's concentrate on Philippe for the moment. No problem. Right, Miller, let's see what Philippe's... Right, Miller, let's have a look. Right, this is for Miller and Philippe, the energies of Philippe at the moment. So let's have a look. So Oh, it has changed, doesn't it, your energies? Well, so hello, crazy girl. How are you? Thank you for coming here. Do remember to still got a cough to be fair, but do post your questions and keep posting them so I know that you're still in the room, guys. So with Philippe at the moment, they've got the Emperor card, which isn't too bad. However, sometimes when people think logically, it's illogically how they do it. They do want to start things. I think we were looking around about April time. I think you may have got this card previously. But there does seem to be a kind of an interesting energy going on with this. We do have the Five of Swords, so maybe some sort of interference with the mindset. And as I said, some things that seem logical or illogical to other people. They do have the Five of Pentacles. So this has kind of come at a time where things can be quite difficult for them. So they need, sorry about the glare. So sometimes we definitely need to kind of have a look at why they're being kind of manipulated within the thought process. So sometimes it's what we sternly say to ourselves, oh, well, this couldn't possibly happen because of X, Y, and Z. So this demonstrates that they need to keep going with this energy and maybe move away from the mindset of the negativity. So that's that. Can't help the mind. Always does like to cause drama, doesn't it, the mindset? If a person actually battles the mind, then you've won your life, haven't you? So that's always a good thing to do. Thank you for being here. So let's have a look. I'm fine. Do remember to post your questions. Thank you for liking the video, guys. Right, we see Kartika, anger, who is Scorpio, feel and future lead to marriage. Right, okay. So let's have a look at anger, the Scorpio, and will it lead to marriage at the moment? Let's have a look. Do remember there is free choice. Everything on the outside can happen, change the way we feel at the moment. I've witnessed that several times within my own life. So it's always dodgy. But nevertheless, let's have a look. If anger, the Scorpio, at the moment, feels towards marriage. Let's have a look. Thank you for being here. Do post your questions. Thank you for liking the video. I do appreciate that. Right, let's have a look. Anger, the Scorpio. I might have to refresh this on the phone. It's taking its sweet time. Right, anger, the Scorpio. Let's have a look for Kartika and anger. Energy surrounding anger and Kartika today. Let's have a look. Right. So this is a flavour of today. Notice the energies will change whenever. There does... You did say about should I forget them. So this person or the situation, indeed, it is a kind of at an understanding that you've got to go deeper within your soul journey of where you are as a person. I think maybe you've learned all the lessons perhaps that you need to learn, unless you're going to go through this stage where you release pain and suffering. So opening up your heart to really go the distance, the journey. But sometimes when we look at the facts of the situation, we really need to say, well, is this working for me? It might be working for them. They might be as happy as anything. But for yourself at the moment, just go deeper in a more kind of, is this what I'm supposed to be learning? Sometimes it's very harsh waiting for things. And sometimes when we get married, in a particular year, we need things more flowery and simple and really, on par. And this isn't demonstrating. So I think the energy today isn't really progressing to marriage at the moment. It might change tomorrow or next week, but at the moment, this is very difficult. So Spirit is saying for you to really pay attention to signs, maybe your dream state of how you should be moving on. But the first thing for you is let go of that pain. Cry it out, release it, and things will happen so much easier for you. So that's a 5 of Pentacles. Sometimes it's too much of a struggle and they're in a cage with the mind. You've got the High Priestess reminding you that, this journey is for yourself, and how you want to actually either ignore your soul purpose journey or just suffer some more. But it does say suffering is not very good for you at the moment. Just let the suffering go. All right. So thank you. The Dollface Diva, how are you today? Thanks for liking the video, guys. Do appreciate you. Right, real love. Right, is Crazy Girl still here? Let's do Crazy Girl. Katrina, hello, how are you? Sorry I didn't do that video. I will get to that, but you can ask the question. There was 2 people who always come to my lives, so you can be answered now. Really. Right, Crazy Girl, let's do Crazy Girl. Please will I continue your master's degree in London? Right, thank you, Crazy Girl. Let's have a look if you're going to continue your master degree in London. The second part of that question is like 2 questions, so I'll just deal with the master's degree. Thank you. Marta, hello. Right, this is, Crazy Girl, will you continue your master's degree in London? Right, let's have a look at the energies surrounding that today. Thanks for liking the video, guys. Do remember to hit that like button. It is important for YouTube's statistics. Yeah, you're hanging in there, Katrina. Excellent. Right, let's have a look at Crazy Girl's master's degree. Right. So, this is a little bit challenging in London, isn't it always? I think for you, London is a little bit challenging. Something's kind of happened to kind of go, should I go somewhere else? So if you're feeling kind of overwhelmed with London and the master's degree and the 2 things together, sometimes when we live in a certain place, it really does oppress us. I do feel that whether you've met somebody in London and they kind of pull your energy down a wee lot, or whether the master's degree isn't the right time. But yeah, I think for you, maybe having a look at all kinds of avenues and see how you feel and see what moves forward with that. You've got the moon, and this is a very kind of place for you where it seems to be just not fitting. It's almost like you'll be working a little bit too hard with X, Y, and Z to actually get things done. And here with the Knight of Swords, I always look at this as going through the past a little bit negatively and not really owning up who you are as a person. So the moon overshadows how you are as a person. And these 2 cards for me at the moment aren't giving me a good vibe. But it is your choice. Remember, it's always your choice of what you decide to do. You do, of course, have the Queen of Cups as well. Knight of Cups. So this is kind of a little bit idealistic with this kind of aspect. You need a queen or a king of passion to really make this kind of come, to a more understanding of why London is good for you. But only you can make these decisions for you. If it's the best university and it's the best place and etc., then you make that choice, because we all got the right to make our own free will choices, haven't we? So good luck with that. That's quite nice. Thank you. Irene, you deleted a message. That's really not good, is it? Right, Katrina, what is your yeah, thank you very much, Tamisha. $1 is absolutely fine. If you want to donate that on PayPal or Cash App, that would be wonderful. Thank you so very much. $1 is fine, Tamishka. Right, okay. So, tell me when you have donated. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. For a general reading. Hello, Elk, how are you? Hi. Do you remember to like the video and post your question? Thank you. Katrina, is Shane getting Nathan's belongings from Shirley's this weekend, please? And thank you. You're asking a third-party question. You know, Katrina, we don't do third questions. I think it says here, doesn't it? No, it doesn't say there. Well, right. On my channel, please remember that we don't do health questions, we don't do legal questions, and we don't do third-party questions. You can't find me on Cash App. So this is Cash App, Pure Joy Tarot. All right. I don't. Right, so I have to request. I've never done that before. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Right, let me just put this on. I've never done this before. I've never requested money from anybody. So let's have a go. Right. Now you'll notice how terrible I am at what technology. Right, I presume I write your thingamajig. You'll handle $. I don't know if we got $. We must have $. Yep, got $. Right, $. And Big B, or the bird B, 30. Right, find you, search. Right, I don't know how that works. This is going to be a little bit challenging. I'll put you in the search bar. You're not coming up. So you're probably not donated to me before. I don't know how to do it, to be fair. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry. We'll just carry on. I'll do you next, okay? Because I don't know how to do that. I'm going to have to watch how to request money off Cash App on a YouTube tutorial. Oh, dear. So don't... Oh, now it's gone like that, which is annoying. Ay. Right, technology. Who needs it? Obviously me. You'll figure it out. Don't worry. Let's well, once you've figured it out, that's fine. But we'll do you next. Right. PayPal's so much easier because you can do the email. Right, let me get rid of that because people will wonder why is that. Okay. Are you paying attention then? Or do you want me to wait? I'll wait for you is probably a better thing to actually do. Right, Tamisha, you don't have PayPal. Right, okay. Oh, that's fine. Have you got a super chat? Oh, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Hello. Wow, that's a funny icon. What a big green face. Oh, dear. Right, okay. Right, when Tamisha works it out, that'll be fantastic. Right, okay. Oh, thank you, Tamisha. Right, Tamisha, you just wanted a general reading anyway, so we'll just do a general reading. I'm sure you asked for a general reading. Yeah. Right, let's give you a general reading. So I can't work that out either. I knew I couldn't work that out. Normally with PayPal, you just pay the email or just type it in. Actually, I did pay somebody, but I didn't request it. I just paid somebody on Cash App. I just typed their name in. You know when you do this is all I did. I just went cash.app and then I just typed that in. Doesn't it come up when you type that in? That's strange, isn't it? Did you do the pound sign? Did you do the pound sign? Anyway, let's not get that in my head. It's doing me head in. Right, Tamisha. Let's I'm sure you paid me before. I'm sure you've paid me before. Maybe you did it on SUPERCHAT. Did you do it on SUPERCHAT? You have paid me before, I know you have. No, I don't think you've done Cash App. No. You must have done that. I know you've donated to me before. I'm confused. Anyway, moving on. Right, let's do Tamisha. General reading for you. Confusing. Right, this is for Tamisha Miller. No, Marta, I haven't done your question yet. I was just trying to sort out something. Tamisha was going to donate, but it's a little bit complicated today how to do this. So, Marta, do stay in the room and keep posting your question. And, of course, like the video, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much. Thank you, Marta. Right, this is for Tamisha. And, of course, you can always rewind the video or wait until it's uploaded and revisit your questions, guys. Right, let's have a look at what Tamisha Miller needs to know. Katrina, yeah, I'll do you soon as well. Right, this is for Tamisha. Right, so Tamisha, if you're still here, let's do yourself. So generally at the moment, we do have this aspect where when we realise that sometimes how we've done things before, it's worked out quite well. But now is a time to really have a look at the pros and cons of being either stagnant in this kind of energy or not challenging ourselves to know that we have to move forward with a kind of a more a millionaire mindset, as we say. So it's all about the goodness, prosperity, abundance that we can move into and really lay the foundations for that to really blossom and grow. So when we have a look at that, sometimes we need to reevaluate who we are and where we are going. So when we have the Eight of Cups energy for Tamisha, This is all about how we can look at things on an emotional aspect, and we need to go through something higher. So this is where you've got the Hierophant as well, which fell on the floor. It's not working out very good today, is it? So with the Hierophant here, it's almost like how we need to teach yourself and learn from it. So sometimes self-study and telling ourselves on a very positive level what we need to achieve. So this is where you've got the King of Pentacles, which is one of these grounded cards to really achieve in an abundant way something that will really benefit you greatly. But between here and here, we have to look at our spiritual journey. Vicky, how are you? We have to really look at the pros and cons of going down a traditional route or kind of looking at the change. So say, for instance, you stayed where you were in a circumstance here, then you're not really going to achieve the greatness that you can. You know, this is the full ability of abundance for yourself. Hi, Vicky. How are you? So, thanks for the donation. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing very well. P is a Leo. Of course he is. Right, may I ask next actions of P? I've not heard from him since week Tuesday now. What is going on with communication? It's just like, Thank you very much for being here, guys. Do remember to keep posting your questions so I know you're in the room. Donations do take priority. And our lovely Vicky wants their question. Right, let's see how P is. Slow as always. We feel sorry for P, don't we? He's got a lot on his plates. Peas, cabbage, carrots. Right, okay. This is for Vicky. Next actions. What's going on? P the Leo. Towards Vicky. P the Leo. Hello, Queen of Sheba. How are you doing? Right. This is for P the Leo towards Vicky. P the Leo towards Vicky. P the Leo. Yeah, still coughing. Start of your new year. Every day is the start of my new year, so positively spring out of bed and really be so happy. Right. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at P the Leo's next intentions towards you. Exactly. Every day is a new day for being brilliant. Oh, well, there you go. Rubbish. What? Why is he doing all that? That's crap. I don't particularly like this. I don't like. Do you know something? It's better that he doesn't communicate with you. Enjoy the kind of peace while you can. Oh, honestly. Right. Okay. What's this? Right. Right. This says your commitment is being tested. Well, thank you very much, universe. That's exactly what we want on our plate. No, I'm not dining with P the Leo because he's like. So it's got this feeling where they're in the mind a little bit too much, and they're not really understanding the mind. So they are demonstrating a hermit mode to go within to understand, but they're coming up not roses. And this is the problem. So with you, Vicky, it's almost like not only are you being tested, but they're coming up. And obviously they've got a lot of kind of pulling in their circumstance, which is dragging them down to kind of come up with some really weird moves within their head. So this is where I said, jokingly, but also serious, it's best that you not communicate with them and just let things, ease into a more calmer aspect, because it's like they don't want to communicate because they're going to be so frustrated and so angry about things, which has nothing to do with you or your situation with them. So leave them alone. Just leave them alone. We've got the Queen of Swords energy. So it's almost like looking internally with this and really coming up like no conclusion whatsoever, because as I said, they've gone into this hermit mode and they're turning too much inwardly, and they're dragging up kind of illogical thoughts that don't make any sense, not only to them but to anybody. Their thoughts are so negative at the moment and so kind of pulling themselves down that it is affecting other people. So that's the danger of this, and that's why I said to you it's better that you're not in communication. They come across as the King of Swords reversed. So now you can see how it's being turned inwardly on them so much they're not understanding anything. So in their current situation, which you and I know kind of thing, it's almost like it's a little bit destructive for them. He needs to own himself so much more, eh? And when we see the Five of Wands, scared. Five of Wands energy. Just be as neutral as you can. Just be as neutral as you can with that. If he does reply, oh hi, or whatever, don't react to it. Just go, I hope your weekend goes fine. Thinking of you, sending lots of love to you. And no one can argue with that, surely. But yeah, it is a cut. You are definitely being tested, and they are too. So yeah, stay away from kind of that negative kind of pulling down, because obviously they need to work it out for themselves how things are going. And sometimes we wake up in a bad mood for no reason whatsoever. But there's always a reason. We can find positivity and love within our day, and it always is an attitude, isn't it? Ugh. I'd be low. Like if we were living with someone, like in that kind of frame of mind, we'd kind of stay away from them, because that's just, it's like, oh, you left the key in the door, or oh, you didn't wash your dishes, and it's like, I never wash my dishes. What's it? Why is it a problem now? Do you know what I mean? It's like they could pick on you for no reason whatsoever. Oh, so yeah, it's good luck to him. He's got to work out why he's in them. It's his own doing, let's face it. It's like, get out of that situation and be free. It's logical. Yeah, just kind of wake up and go, I don't need that other person to make me happy, whether it's non-communication or whatever. I'm just going to continue my happy self is the best way to go. Annoying. Aditya, how are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video, guys. And do keep posting your questions so I do know you're in the room, guys. Thank you for being here. Right, Katrina. That's a better way of putting it, Katrina. Let's have a look between your connection between you and Nathan. Okay, thank you. This is for Katrina. Let's have a look at your connection between Nathan and you. Thank you, Vicky, and enjoy your weekend if you can. Switch your phone off and say, oh, I didn't get any messages. Yolanda, hello. Right, this is for Katrina. Let's have a look. Katrina and Nathan. Thank you guys for being here. Remember not to delete messages. The FBI isn't around, or the people you're asking will never, ever come on my live. Yeah, put it on silent. Hide it, lose it, whatever. Right, okay. Katrina, let's have a look at you and Nathan. You and Nathan, what's going on with you and Nathan? Connections between you and Nathan at the moment. Right, let's have a look. So, Katrina, let's have a look. So, it's you and Nathan at the moment. We're demonstrating the Page of Swords, and sometimes when we demonstrate this, it's always about what we've learnt and how we can. Sometimes this is not the best card for relationships because they're all on the kind of defense about what's being done and what's being said. And the Seven of Cups on an emotional level, this is also not too good. It's almost like a little bit too wishy-washy. It needs a more practical stance to it. And teamed with the Page of Swords, it's almost like the negative emotions that come up can't really solidate something that can be put into practice or practicality. And the Wheel of Fortune, this is just the stage that they might be going through. It's a cycle where you can kind of see, instead of going forward, they can be very stagnant. And I think the Page of Swords shows that at any stage it can topple, go backwards, the wheel will fall off. So it is a kind of an aspect where we have to learn to move forward. If we don't move forward, then we are moving backwards. And this has got a flavour with you and Nathan at the moment, that things are kind of stagnant and a little bit negative as well. All right, so hopefully that helps. Right, thanks for being here, guys. It's good to see you all. Aditya, can I have a general read on your professional life? Next couple of years. Well, you need a bigger reading for that. But we can certainly see the energies that are surrounding you right now. Remember, nothing is written down in stone, and we make a choice every single day. So that's what's going on with yourself. However, let's have a general read about what's blocking you, what's coming into your life around your professional life. Okay? Righty. Right, this is for Aditya. Let's have a look. Whoa, your professional life, what's coming in, etc., etc. Right, Aditya and Korea. Aditya and Korea. Alrighty. So your career at the moment. Aha. Right. This is quite good for you. It's got a very young feel to it. So within your career, you have to, or you don't have to, you have a choice. But I would advise you to go what you really want to do, what you're passionate about. Because in the long run, you should get what you want. So it's the how at the moment. So whether you've got less time to really develop that career over the long term, it's almost like don't give up on that dream. So sometimes we need to balance all areas of our life. But we have to make, if you really want your professional career to really take off in where you do want it, then keep at it 100%. So at the moment with the Two of Pentacles energy, this is juggling a lot of things, really seeing for yourself what it is that you want to achieve. And because it's followed by the Death card, the transformation, if you keep working hard or efficiently, depending on how you look at things, things will transform. So there is going to be that change. So things might get easier, they might get more hectic, right? So this is a long-term goal where you need to actually be looking at. And this is all about the Page of Pentacles, a very understanding of where you are, to look, forward to the new type of how you want that. So when you go through the death cycle, you're going to have to learn to eliminate or stop doing what you may be doing now to achieve the long-term goal. So whether that's you're spending too much time with family or romance, or in jobs that you know aren't satisfying you, or a company that's not satisfying you, the Page of Pentacles, after the transformation of where you take yourself, is going to be better for you. So it is definitely a long-term goal for you, which is good because that's what you asked. Well done. Hopefully that makes sense. Yolanda, how are you? So can you have a general reading on your love life? Let's have a look for Yolanda. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. Thank you for the likes and thank you for subscribing. Do remember to watch my videos on my profile page. Do it. Appreciate that. These zodiac ones, there's angel ones, there's all sorts out there for you. Thank you so much for being here, Aditya. Do remember to like the video. Right, hello Yolanda. Let's have a look. Let's see for Yolanda what's going on for Yolanda. So for Yolanda, a general reading today. Oops. Right, okay. So this is a good. This is a lesson for you, Yolanda, on patience, perseverance, and unconditional love in your circumstance. So when we demonstrate with the Seven of Pentacles, this is all about eliminating things like time, impatience, to really understand what it is that you're developing within your world at the moment. Talking of world, here we go. So you've also got the Four of Wands here as well. So when we look at the Four of Wands energy, this is all about the gratitude of where you are right now. So when we develop that huge picture of whether it's romance, the best relationship that you can have, or the best career, the Four of Wands gives you that gratitude to be truly grateful for where you are. You know, even if we're at the start of a new journey or in the middle or nearing the end, we have to be grateful for the opportunity. Your soul, however, has come to a huge understanding of what is needed for you to actually achieve and do. So just have patience with it. Stay true to yourself is so important. And then watch everything else just come into place like the final piece of a jigsaw puzzle. Okay, thank you. Olga, how are you? Long time no see. Great to see you. Right. We have Elk. Hi, will I be able to carry on with the big project I'm busy with? Things seem weird. Right, okay. Thank you, Yolanda. Right. So let's have a look. The big project. Let's have a look for the big project. Will you be able to carry it on? Yeah, got the cough. I don't know if you've had a cough, Olga, but it seems to go round and around and around, especially when you're with young kids. coughs and colds in England. Oh. Hello, Crystal Pickett. How are you today? Good to see you. Do remember to post your question. Do remember to like the video, guys. Thank you. Yeah, right, okay. Let's see if you can carry on your project, your big project for elk. Woo. Right. Kinshasa. Can elk carry on with the project? Right. Can you carry on with your project? I might as well chuck them all on the floor. Can elk carry on with their projects? Right, let us see, elk, whether you can or not. Oh, right, okay. So remember, you've got free choice and free will. And if we actually look at things, where there's a will, there's a way. But it's very difficult. Maybe this project that you've got your mind on is a little bit where you have to understand, I don't know, the marketing or how you're doing things or something like that. So maybe like sometimes when we invest in something, we think it's the right thing to actually do. But you have to also realize that fashions change in and out, and what was really useful 2 years ago, 3 years ago, has got no place in society at the moment. So we have to learn sometimes to go, right, okay, is this fulfilling me about doing this big project? Do I do another one? Do I kind of look at it and see the bigger picture kind of thing? So you could do if you still want to do. But I think there's some lessons here for you to realize, hang on a minute. Because remember, when people like say, like Dragon's Den and all that, so they're not actually investing in a product or a project, they're investing in the person. So on no level should we saying, oh, I'll give up because of X, Y, and Z. You're not giving up on yourself. And indeed, you might carry on. It's entirely up to you. It's your choice. But when we have the Eight of Cups here, it signifies to me that we have to do something better for ourselves, because sometimes when we're in that flat, stagnant energy, we need to find something that's really going to satisfy us. So at the moment, it probably thinks that it's a great thing to do. It's like if people are an author and they're writing this fantastic book, they're at the end of second to last chapter or whatever, and they spent 10 years on it, and then they suddenly realize, that this book is not who I am because I've changed over the 10 years. So it could be like you're writing a Harry Potter novel and somebody beat you to it. So now it's not in fashion, it's already been done. So you've got to assess whether this is good for your soul or not to carry it forward. You do have, of course, the hello, Candy Cat Jules, how are you? Thank you for coming along. And you do have the Page of Pentacles. So this is a whole new vision. I always see this as a new vision. So for me, I don't think this project for you is the right thing to do. The Five of Pentacles shows me that it's not kind of got the practicality. It might burn you out. It might lose you financial or time or something. So this to me is a kind of a lost poverty way of going on. So, but it's entirely up to you. It's just the energy today. And when we have the Page of Pentacles, that's always seeing the new vision. So if you can work it differently or fit it into your busy life at the moment, then yeah, carry it on. But only you know yourself whether you should be doing that or not. Does that make sense? Thank you. Thanks for being here, guys. It's good to see you. Irene, please don't delete messages. If I do, you won't delete your message, will you? Right, you can always change your username, you know, but please don't delete messages. So this is for Irene, Mohit's real intentions towards you. All right. So let's have a look at Irene, Mohit's real intentions towards you. Mohit's not going to come on my channel. I can promise you that. Right, this is for Irene. Mohit's real intentions towards you at the moment for Irene. Do keep posting your questions, guys. Thank you very much. If you are going to donate on PayPal, please choose friends and family. Thank you. Right. Olga, have you posted your question? If you are still in the room, Nisha, etc., please repost your questions. I will get to you as soon as I can. Irene, yeah. Can you post your question, Olga? If you so desire. Right. Mohit's real intentions. Right. Fantine, thank you for waiting. Right. Right, Mohit, what's he doing at the moment? Right, it shows here, Irene, that you must sort things out with them. It is going, the energy is like things can get better, right? So, but internally, one's kind of thinking too far ahead in this. Sometimes if you've got a huge pan of I don't know, spaghetti, you're cooking in the kitchen, and you know, maybe it's some beans, and it's a long process to cook it. So we've got to allow it to cook. We can't rush this. And this is what's going on, Irene, with you and Mohit. It's like if you do, it's almost like it can backfire. It can go backwards instead of forwards. So the 3 of Wands says that things are coming, but we've got to do it a little bit more slower. There is no rush with this. And with the Chariot, you can definitely see the snail, but but it is going forward. So things are moving forward. But when you have the 5 of Wands, we have to sort our emotions out. We have to sort how the next move actually is. It is going somewhere. With the 3 of Wands and the Chariot, it is going forward, even though you think it's slow. But the 5 of Wands is don't be too hasty. Think carefully about what is going on. So do not rush this situation because it will backfire. All right. Thank you. Right, Fantine, how are you today? Oma's current feelings and intentions towards you. This is for Fantine today. Thank you for liking the video, guys. I do appreciate that. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Do check out my daily videos. Thank you. They're only a minute long. Thank you, Irene. Lots of love to you. Right, lots of love to everyone. Hopefully everyone's all right. Yes, keep posting. Keep posting. Right, so I know you are in the room. Right, this is for Fantine. Oma's current feelings towards you. Right, Fantine. Thank you, Candy, for posting, and Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Keep posting. Right, this is for Fantine. It's just so I know you're in the room and I can see your question, basically. Right, does it go? Right, Fantine. Oma's feelings towards you for Fantine. Right, this is for Fantine. Alrighty, so let's see where Omar's head is at the moment. Right, okay, Omar. Oh, so there, Omar's being a pain in the neck. What is it with Friday energy and these people? Okay, so it's not all bad news though. So, here with the Seven of Swords, this is a challenge energy of how they think they can get away with things by not communicating. Oh, I'll get away with that. I'll drop you like that and I'll pick you up later on. So when you look at Omar's intentions, it's like, they can be bothered when they can be bothered and they can't be bothered when they're not bothered, kind of thing. In fact, their feelings are so closed off at the moment that you're definitely in the not bothered kind of aspect. So that's a bit, mush, not so good. They do see you as a good person. They see you as a very nurturing person, but they're not nurturing themselves and they don't know how to plant the seed to develop it a little bit more because they're cut off. So if I got this reading for myself, I know what I'd be doing with Omar. But you can make your own decisions of that. All right, thank you. Right, yeah. All right, that's just a little bit negative today, isn't it, with Omar? Okay. Right, let's do Olga. Thank you for being here. This is for Olga and Kevin. I love reading for you too. I hope things are still going well. Let's have a look what's going on for Olga and Kevin today. Thanks for the being here. Thanks for the likes. Thank you. Yay, you and Olga and Kevin. Olga and Kevin. Let's see what's going on. Let's have a look for Olga. Olga and Kevin. Yes, I can, Crystal. Thanks for being here. I will get to you. Hello, Alf Jr. How are you? Yeah, that's fine. You can keep posting your questions. Thank you, Candy Cat. There's a lot of people been waiting in the room, so please be patient. Can't get to everybody, but we'll certainly try. Right, okay. Certainly try, guys. Right, this is for Olga and Kevin. Let's see what's going on for Olga and Kevin in the love stakes. Alrighty, Olga and Kevin. Right. Yeah. Smile. Right, okay. So there needs to be a lot more communication, more honesty and trust within this situation. Sometimes when we look at feelings and intentions and where things are going, we're too consumed about our own way that we want it. Sometimes we think, oh yeah, I want to live happily ever after and I want 5 kids and 2 cats and a dog, and then every year we're going to do this, and at Christmas and that's our dream of how we want it. And sometimes we forget that the other person has their ideas of how relationships should go or shouldn't go. There's a balance there. So this is where we have a look that, yes, they want to please you, and yes, you want to please them, and everything's good there. It's like, to actually be on the same page does need a careful understanding of where you both are. So with the Knight of Cups, that's a good aspect, but sometimes it's a little bit idealistic. And with the King of Swords here, we need to understand and communicate a little bit better. Because when we have the 5 of Pentacles here, it can be a little bit of a struggle and we miss active listening. So when we need to active listen or understand their love language, and they need to understand your love language, it can be out of sync. So we need to get that relationship in a little bit more synchronization and understand each other of how things are progressing. It's okay, but you know, it's like zoom to the left and zoom to the right to actually go round the roundabout to meet. Do you know what I mean? But generally it's fine. Oh, thanks for being here. Right, this is for Crystal. Let's do Crystal. Do remember, if you are in the room, to repost your questions so I know you are in the room, guys. Right, this is for Crystal. What energy is coming towards you this month? Is it new love or past love, or both new love and past? You do know there's only one question per life unless you want to donate. So let's have a look about your love aspects. Thank you for being here, the Dollface Diva. Thank you. Right, let's do Crystal. You're not in sync with him. You're going to have to practice the horizontal synchronization swimming. Oh, dear. Right, okay. So, Crystal, pretend you didn't hear that. No worries, old girl. Lots of love to you. Always good to see you. Thank you for being here. Right, let's do Crystal. A love reading for Crystal today. Right, Crystal, let's have a look at your love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right, okay. So, tell you what's on the cards for you. Marriage. Oh, she's shocked. She fell off her chair instantly. So, we've got a very good balance here of what you're putting out and what you're receiving. So, for you, there is a definite soulmate who's really, really strong. Now, they're demonstrating a very fire, a very good passion. So when we see that, it's like the energies are in synchronization. You've got to be careful with this particular relationship because you don't want to burn out too quickly. So, but passion is always good. It's, you know, pretty good. So, yeah. So, yeah. What can I say? Your soulmate is definitely around, so do not give up. I wouldn't be going down the past route myself. I would going forward. It's always good to go forward and not backwards. So yeah, but a serious relationship is definitely on the cards for you, 100%. Phew. Right, so that's a Hierophant there, marriage card. And you got this King of Wands. I know most readers go, oh, it's a fire sign, but no, it's just a passionate guy, a lot of fun. And then the energy is married, really good here with the Queen of Wands, very positive, very. So I think you're just in a really good frame of being, really. I think this is going to be quite instant. It's going to be quite quick, and that's why I says don't burn out. Just, you know, go at a nice pace. It's got a lovely feel to it. Wow, I like that. And when you do get married, invite me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, Candy. You know, marriage is like living together as well. It doesn't have to be walking down an aisle. I know, Crystal. Wow. Right, Candy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's 2 invites I've had from weddings. I like it. Right, Candy, what will 23 be like for you? Let's have a look, Candy. If you are still in the room, do post your question. I'll get to you as quickly as I can, guys. Keep posting them so I can do you quickly. Right, this is for Candy. What is 23 coming? Thank you, Dollface. Right, Candy, what is 23 going to be like for you? This is for Candy Cat. What's 23 going to be like? Right, Candy. Right, okay. So, when we Candy, when we actually want to develop something, it's when we're independently strong as your person to really inspire yourself and really allow goodness to come in. Because for you, you can achieve greatness if you actually want it. So even though it might be slow, especially if it's to do with career, abundance, new things coming along, this particular reading today is a reminder that do away with doubts or people who have told you you can't do it, whatever that is. You've got to fully believe in this in itself. So for you, it's like letting go of pain, letting go of doubt, letting go of things that haven't worked out in the past. This is today. This is moving forward. So this is your time to shine and do one tiny step in front of the other, and you will get there. You will find your abundance and prosperity really beginning to show if you get rid of emotional pain. All right. So that's the Queen of Pentacles, a very good one for you to start, along with the Nine of Pentacles and also the Three of Swords. So this is where reminding we've got to let go of that pain. All right. Thank you. Right. Let's do the Dollface Diva. Right. Thank you. Right, the Dollface Diva. Let's have a look at love in February. Ooh la la. Right, the Dollface Diva and love in February. Right, the Dollface Diva and love in February. Dollface Diva and love in February. Dollface Diva and love. Love. Dollface Diva and love. Okay. So we want love in February, don't we? Come on. Ooh. Right, okay. So, Dollface Diva, you're going to get a lecture. If you're thinking of anybody in the past right now that you want to be brought to the surface, or you haven't thought of somebody, but subconsciously you have been doing, this is making you not trust enough. Not only yourself or other people. So it is absolutely vital for you to really, hello, 23, you have. I knew you'd say that. Call me psychic. Oh, I have. Well, I hope you have, because if you get in a particular relationship and you kind of pull back and not give yourself wholeheartedly and ask questions, oh, are they trustworthy? They seem to be talking to somebody else or X, Y, and Z. It means you haven't. And it is essential for you to do this. Otherwise, you could be tripped up at the first hurdle. All right. So that's the telling off aspect. So the second telling off is do away with the type of person that you generally like. So if you do these two things, that for you is a winning formula to attract the person that you do want within your life. All right. So that for you. So if you think, why aren't I meeting the person that's my soulmate or my kind of person within this short-term frame, is because you haven't done these two things. So if you like, re-listen to your reading later on and go, yeah, I realize now. It's as plain and simple as that. All right. So King of Cups, there is someone there for you when you outwardly know. And with the Eight of Swords, it's like you're trapped in some place, which was Six of Cups, in the memories of the past or the emotions of the past. So when we actually look at new memories that are trustworthy, innocent, simply, and fun, then you will be a winner. All right. Thank you. Right, but do listen to that again. Our Ave Junior, are you still here? I'll leave it there. Right. Thank you very much. 23. Woo! You Sunlight, how are you today? Do you remember to like the video? Right, okay. Yeah, you are. Okay. So let me do Av. What is coming towards you in March? Could it be a significant month for you, March? Right, let's do Ave. Right. Let's have a look at what Ave and what's going on in March for you. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's do Ave in March. March for Ave Junior. Let's do Ave Junior in March. March energies. Thank you, Sunlight. Right, this is for Ave. March. Right. So March. Yes. Is your answer? It is a significant month. It's probably going to be boring now, but it does have a nice flavor to it. So what you have invested in, whether that's your dream, your manifestations, your visualizations, or just on a subconscious level, you've got this uncanny connection to this particular month, to this particular year, where everything is kick-started to actually see the kind of newness, the waves of what you do want. So it is very exciting. I totally agree. So what is exciting is the ability to see abundance slowly forming and slowly coming your way. So whether that's abundance in love, abundance in how you want your career, or something else, it's definitely starting. You'll probably feel this energy round about now with the Ace of Wands. So really inspire yourself to really understand that this is your time to shine. And the King of Pentacles is definitely the King of Pentacles is definitely one of those things where you've got to really understand that things can be a little bit slow. So even though you've started this fantastic journey, it is going to come to you in March, but it is nevertheless something that will come over time and is worth investing in. So inspire yourself for the new start and really move forward. Thank you. He's your soulmate. Oh, yeah, I believe your soulmate is definitely around you. And he's a loyal one as well. So that's job done. Right, 23. You would like a message on work. This is for you and work for 23. 23 woo. And let's see what your work is doing. Ooh la la, I know. Ooh la la. King of Pentacles is always a good card to get. I do like that card. Thank you. Good luck. You don't need luck. It's coming anyway, so whatever. Right, okay. Right. Let's have a look at work for 2023. Woo. Woo and work. So, let's have a look. Your work at the moment is transforming, which is very good. In such a way, it's transforming that when you fully support yourself in the change, so you wake up and you go, yes, I'm going to change. I'm going to look at the possibilities of not doing things how I've used to do. And then I know I can really make it in such a way that brings me stability in how I feel about the passion, the desire, the drive that actually pays me quite nicely. Thank you. So that's the death card. And you've got the Page of Wands to fully support you, inspire yourself to have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a very rich card indeed. So abundance is definitely coming for you. But you've got to transform to actually allow that to happen. Remember, we've always got free will and free choices. Sunlight. General messages for Sunlight today. Thank you for being here. This is for Sunlight. Let's see what Sunlight needs to know. Thank you. Right, this is for Sunlight. You can, of course, people always re-listen to your messages. So do bookmark the video when it comes out, or the date that you've watched this. Right, this is for Sunlight. Cindy, how are you? You've had power cuts. That's no good. Cindy, quickly. Right, Cindy, do put your question down. I'll quickly do you. What's going on there? Right, okay. So this is for Sunlight. Sunlight, what do you need to know today? Sunlight. Thank you. Right, Sunlight. At the moment, you might be feeling a little bit disappointed about the slow start and the opportunities around you, which I always basically say, and you go, everything's fine, which is fine. So when we have a look at the Five of Cups energy, sometimes that's a disappointment. I always go on about this. I don't know what it is with yourself. So when we look at things that were slightly haven't worked out as well as we've wanted them to, it's with the Ace of Wands that can hello SK, this is with the Ace of Wands that we really need to see the magic and the kind of ability to start again. This is all about inspiration. So when we look at the sadness that something hasn't worked out, whether it's from our childhood or we just don't know, because remember, tarot is always on our subconscious, that we don't know that we're doing, we need to just go, right, the past is the past, the present is now. I'm going to take the opportunity and run with it. So when you have the Two of Wands and it came up reversed, it's like you're not seeing bigger opportunities. So you must see new opportunities and new ways of doors opening for yourself. So it's all about reinventing yourself, really. Interesting. Right. I can't see any more questions. That have been here for right. Cindy, you're the last person I'm doing today in this session because I have been on for a long time. Sorry, SK. Right, okay, so this is for Cindy. I know. I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes, 20 minutes. Well, that's quite a lot for me. Got things to do. Right, okay. This is a general for Cindy. Let's see what's going on with Cindy. I'll be on tomorrow. No, Sunday. Right, please don't delete the messages. Definitely not have a reading if you do that. Right, Cindy. Let's have a look. General message for Cindy. Okay, so Cindy, general message for you today. You have interesting aspect because Cindy, when we have our own power, we need to find the aspect of not allowing ourselves to be trapped within our mindset. If we're the King of Wands, we go by our own momentum, our own desire, our own way that we want to move through life instead of being stuck and trapped in whoever's trying to do that. And usually it's our own mindset, so that's no good. So if you decide that you want to see other opportunities within your world, this is a good thing. There's no good thinking about, oh, well, I can't do it because I've got no money, I can't got the time, and all that negative aspects. It really is that if you're the King of Wands, you are in control of your destiny, of your passion, of your desires to actually move through the new opportunities coming. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'll see you all next time. Lots of love to you all. Adios, amigos. Au revoir. Thank you for being